perhaps even morning, or whatever time of the day it is. Hopefully, you're having a good Thursday. How's everybody doing? I'm Ulther, and I am Battle Legion, and I am the Skull. And today we are going to be playing some more games of Battle Legion. We'll be doing the Fight Night 14. I'm sticking with the same format this time around. Mainly because I think that it worked out the best so far. Having two armies, having a little bit more of a interesting, well, a little bit of an excitement of which one are you going to face. A bit harder to perhaps counter, even though this time around I've been trying to go for uh, cosmetics rather than trying to think of what I would really like to use, because for the next time I can't wait to use the new catapult. I think that that should be quite fun and a lot of boom. Uh, Also, I am changing the question of the weeks, or I'm upgrading the question of the week. Hi Gimnes, hi Stream of Tangara, hi Romain as well. Romain was already on the stream when I was just setting it up, which is quite nice. And yeah, so I'm changing the way question of the week is going to work. So for a long time, what we had was that I would ask a question from you guys, or at times several questions. Rate the units, rate the skins, rate the power stones, rate the changes, rate the current balance, rate the all sorts of things that we needed your feedback, and we're going to continue doing that. And for tomorrow, I will have, or tomorrow I will publish a new question of the week. It will be regarding the new balance changes. And then at the same time, I'm going to add the new section to the question of the week. So you would be able to sort of pre-ask questions for the stream. So I could prepare a little bit more. The questions that I got for this stream, I will try to go through them while I do the fight nights. And in general, I try to uh, do the uh, do the stream in or do these question of the weeks in this format, so that I would have also some material to talk about, and it would be a bit more of a dialogue. You get to ask us, and we get to ask you. Uh, do let me know what you think about that, and hopefully you will have good questions. And also, at the same time, eventually we can also get some other members of Traplight team to join. I do know that uh, the guy that is responsible for pretty much all of the units in Traplight, the way that they actually mechanically work, that they have been coded and put into the game. He was excited about joining the stream and talking about stuff. So that would be great. And hello, Rezi. I can take a couple of questions as people slowly shuffle in, and actually in about a few minutes, I'm going to have the in-game news and social media kick in, and we should be ready to go for the fight night. But actually, I think that I will still put the. There we go. So Few more things from the news departments. New news department. Uh, with the first time spinners results, they're delayed because I would like to check some stuff with admin tools still about the or verify a few things before I'm ready to reveal the final uh, prize list and send out the prizes. It's 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 coming. It was just a little bit, or the going over all the things was a little bit more work than I have originally anticipated, and with a lot of new stuff coming out, we do have a lot of other things in the works and on the plate, so to say. Yes, Rezi, English is the correct language to ask questions on the stream if you have any. Please do not hesitate to do so. Um, we can go into the first matches, and let's see. The first one is actually Volgods. Volgods, who has noticed that I can never set the stream time correctly when I preset the stream. I think that I managed to do it once, but Volgods can correct me if I'm wrong. Hello, Black Potato. Hello, Green Food. Uh, yes. So, actually, I forgot to put some nice uh, power-ups onto my power stones, onto my beautiful storm callers. And the thing which I would actually like to see about this is that uh, if I do this with them and see if they can do some really fun executing maneuvers. And mm, yeah. Oh, actually no. We could do range. Yes. Right. So the first one is the cogwheel house uh, defense unit, and let's see how well Volgods. Oh, Volgods with quite a bit of corrupting and shooting power. My stuff gets blocked and teleported. These, yep, storm colors. Well, I mean, Volgods didn't have much issue uh, with them, but now I gotta. But on the other hand, like what I really like with the power stones is that by the end of it, by season 4, the power stone, like you put two of the executioner power stones into a unit, and you don't even need to have 3 slots open, and it insta kills anything at 30% life. That could be quite strong. Um, I'll send some gems to Mr. Volgods, and and I'll take also in between. I'll take the questions from the Ask Traplight. So why aren't there a free-to-play accessible unit packs? Example for gold. And actually, I don't think that it is gone anywhere. There is the daily free wagon, and oh it is gone. Well, uh, the free units do come on a daily basis from the daily wagon, and that was where the gold wagon used to be. And of course, you do have the wagons respawning, which bring more shards, but I don't know if we're going to bring the gold wagon back or not, but currently there is none. And yeah, so on to the next contender in Indy. There was a lot of gold that people created out of or after the big change from the previous progression system to the new progression system, and basically a lot of the old resources were converted into gold. People had a lot of gold, and uh, the gold wagon was there for a while, but it's gone. And to be honest, I haven't. Well, this is not the account that I normally play, and you probably have seen my account Ulthar. I'm not that high, or I don't have these kind of crazy units. And to be honest, I don't have any extra gold for unit purchases. Um, Indy is up next, and let's see how will Indy do against the Merfolk. Oh, this is a Merfolk. This is the battle for the pond, the Mariana Trench. What tome does Earth Elementals and Spires have? Those are, they have rather random tomes. I didn't really put too much stuff into tomes because I tend to make I try to make armies which are not super OP, and then if needed, if I keep losing, then I have the a little bit of a playing field to sort of increase my power by adding tomes, so that it's not mega boring if I win all the time. And because it's if I mean, if I lose all the time, then I just upgrade. But if I win all the time, it's a lot harder to downgrade things because I don't have the ability to say delete things from my account. Uh, but Indy managed to take a win, which is very nice for Mr. Indy. Is there a way to get Ice Earth Elemental skin? Ice Earth Elemental skin, you say? We have. Actually, would be the one thing that would be really great is having some indication of where the skins came from, and is it possible to obtain. So actually, I don't remember myself. Where can I get? Where did you get that skin? So you can always check though from the cosmetics if it's available in the main sort of cosmetics shop like this, and it doesn't look like that. So then it was a exclusive seasonal skin that that is not possible to obtain anymore. So yeah, Ilya, thank you very much. Though this stream is in English, but thank you very much and appreciate your support. Спасибо. Yeah, as Greenfoot said, he's correct. This was an error skin, and that's why you can't obtain it. That's right, Greenfoot. I bet you can. I bet you can. Up next, we have Elshkopf. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And I always say, whenever I come to this name, I think I'm going to get one of my German friends to tell me how to pronounce that. Well, there is a lot of electricity flying forward, not back and forth, but yeah. Actually, the one thing that I would have loved to see would have been the sort of lightning coming out of those crystal spires. Like, if any of you people are old enough to remember good old Red Alert and the Tesla coils in there. Now that was probably my favorite, one of my favorite towers in the game, or like in the games that I have played. Elshkov was not as successful this time around, though plenty of wins under the belt for that gentleman. The aquatic skins are beautiful. Which category is your favorite, robots? It's very hard to say, to be honest. I like both. I think that well, first of all, I'm not sure which category. Even myself, I'm not sure which category is wait, actually in the wagon. I mean, this is probably one of the coolest looking. Actually, I could even change my profile picture to that mega badass. I want to say the Finnish sort of name for it, mursu, but seal. Uh, yes, he's like a true explorer of the sea, and he could be both. He could be both. He could be quite easily the sort of experiment of the cogwheel town and like a hard veteran with like implant tusks, but most likely he is the Merfolk town. I haven't actually I'm not even sure which one that is. So whom do we have next? Next we have Spree, and Spree will be facing our cogwheel dudes. But from the skins, I mean, the Stormcallers, Stingray is nice. I haven't really used archers in a while, but those cogwheel archers look pretty cool. It's randomized in a way. Yeah, the black potato. You facing the players in the order that they signed up, or as it is randomized in the order that people signed up. It's far easier for me. And then also, I I talk so much and I pay. It's so hard to pay the attention properly, so that I keep on messing up and forgetting to reset. So actually scheduling, or like sort of making sure that you would try to get certain armies is impossible in this sort of scenario. Um, Ark, I am at 1,411 trophies, but I keep meeting people with the shaman that shoots chain lightning. I haven't gotten my arcane archers, and my win rate is below 50%. I once had an 8% win rate. That is actually quite a sort of normal problem in well, normal problem in the sense that you run into a situation where your army is not good enough. So of course there is a easy solution to that, where you go and you get more units, or eventually when you get with the free chests you will get better units. But even better solution, or something that you should definitely try and definitely go for, is talking to people on the Discord, joining clans, and socializing and then checking out what people are using and how they're countering things. We do have people like Greenfoot, and he's not alone. There are plenty of people in Discord that run their own guilds, or they are in larger guilds themselves, and they play the game. They are more than willing to help you out when you, especially when you go and um, you would go there. You would put the screenshot of your army, and you would say what power stones you're using and what power stones you have, perhaps, and then they could help you out. And actually, Ark, we could even maybe we could do a sort of live look at your army. So first we could schedule a fight against your army, and then maybe we could, even with the help of the chat, try to figure out what we could do to help out. I mean, if you would also send the information, like what other units you have. Maybe it would be a bit too hard or a bit time consuming to do it on stream, but definitely would be. Maybe it could be a sort of special like corner, or maybe for the next stream we could assign a certain time in the stream, and maybe people could send in like um, information that, like, I have this and this and this kind of army, and yeah, let me know if that would be something interesting for you guys. Arc, I know that around 1400 is really hard to get higher. Keep up the spirit. Once you have the monk, you will rise instantly. Yep, as Greenfoot said, there are good guides on Reddit. It's if you want the information, you can find it. It's still quite hard to find all the best information, but as we are getting more people and more people are creating wonderful guides, and soon we'll have the also the first time spinners. Once I'm done with the gem giving out, I will be also promoting our first community created in a way tutorials with people going through the first time spinner experience. Yep, yep. Right, and for the next one, I've already fought with the cogwheel guys. So now we should see Boomer, and yes, we do have Boomer, and Boomer is with what I want to be playing. I want to be playing uh, with the catapults. Oh yeah. I don't even mind my own troops getting demolished. Seeing those lumps of fire going out and destroying everything is beautiful. Yeah, this is done, and Boomer gets gems. Yes, gems for Boomer. From Ask the Traplight, no question for now. Great job with the game. Thank you very much, and for the smiley as well. Uh, could you improve the prices of those without season passes? Postscriptum, I am Peruvian, don't hate. Absolutely no hate towards the Peruvian. In high school, my best friend was from Peru. Amazing dude, loved him. So, and that's my that's the only experience I have with Peru, but I have nothing but positive experience. So absolutely no hate from me. What comes to the prizes without the season pass, definitely will pass it along if Peter is not watching, uh, if our lead designer is not watching our uh, stream as it is, but definitely will send regards about the improved seasonal rewards. On to the next fight. We should pick up the speed. Perhaps we're almost halfway in and we're only only a few people, but we have been covering quite a lot of important topics, talking about helping people or trying to help people. Yeah, the mind control. The Martin Lyman is not very happy about the facing the mind control unit, which happens to be also something that I really enjoy using, and I do know that Greenfoot 5 is also a big fan of the mind controller. Um, but there are plenty of counters. Actually, in fact, I would wish that it was, or I wish that it would be effective enough, the mind controller, to actually be again one of the top units. And I've seen Rallen, if I remember, yeah, Rallen with the Righteous Defenders and double Mind Corruptors took the first spot this week, which was pretty nice. So, Giwon Jasper sent the gems to Giwon. Let's go on. This one has nothing. We have, let's see, this is, oh, we have, actually we now have, this will be, this will take a little bit longer because now we have to make a new, I'll make a very quickly something here. Let's see, because the next person is Gooby, and he is rank 7. So let's see, what can we something fast but silly. Fast and silly. Rank 7, what can rank 7 take? Can it take on one? I don't think it can take on level 14. Can he? If I go like this and like this. No, one unit. One unit. Let's see. It's a pretty pumped up unit as well. It's a shark. No, it's too strong of a shark. No, I need to. Damn. I'll try the many spiders for the next one, or maybe smaller shark. But yeah, many spiders for the next one. Absolutely. Gooby, that was. That was a nice attempt. Some gems for Gooby so that he can grab something nice. And let's see, we have Vin HP and he is rank 10. So I think that the cog wheel army is going to be good. Yep. in front of the tag, black potato. So you should send it in the form at, and then the numbers, letters, whatever is the four symbols, and yeah, then gems for then. Yep, there we go. Auguster. Yeah. I should have like two armies for each rank. To be absolutely fair, like I do understand that this is also like I would really hope that I could just copy armies. That would make this a lot more fair. I'm sorry, Agostor. It was a good try, but I didn't have appropriate army to test your strength properly. But it was valiant. No, flaming. You haven't been. You haven't. Actually, let's see if we, because it's another level 10 account, and it's going to be full of sixes and sevens. So, oh yeah, I promised that it's going to be mass spiderlings. Well, the level 15 shark this time wasn't that bad. Yeah, I would say that this is almost a fair level 10 setup. All right, there's some. Holic is next. Yeah, and Holic for Holic we do want proper army. Yes. Right. Oh, there is a quite nice distribution of units. Quite classic having the one arcane archer and a bit of protection with it, so that it can get to the end game. Holic with the stalling build, and also does have the new skins. I see that Holic is more of a sort of go for the gadgets rather than seaside vacation, eh? And Holic with the win. Congratulations. Is Holic watching? Mm. Oh, there are also some new questions coming into the Ask the Traplight. You can add more questions. I do read the chat, and I primarily just try to look and pick up stuff out of there. Ask Traplight. It is a sort of extra extra help or extra topics to discuss. What is the refresh rate of gold experience and outer tokens? I'm actually don't know. I should check. I will check for the next stream, and I will let you guys know. Uh, who do we have next? Elias de Hangst. Elias de Hangst. And he is level 12. All right. I'm in rank 12. Oh, this is a lot of righteous defenders. This is almost what I was trying to go for, but I just didn't use the righteous defenders. I went for the I was thinking of actually going for the shield bearers, but I went for I went for the earth elementals instead. I'm on the other army and with the shield bearers over here. Yes. So let's send some gems. I got distracted. Sorry. Ender Hunter 15. Ender Hunter 15, and he is rank 9. So it's time for. So now actually against rank 10 it almost won. So against rank 9, do you guys think this is too hard for the rank 9? If you guys think it's too hard, I will remove something. Should I remove one of these beautiful spider nests, for example? Can mind control plant control a mind control plant? Yes, they can. You can have 3 of those. Alright, the chat is brutal, so we're gonna see the Sharky over here. And now everybody has that shark, the shark song playing in their head, especially all the dads out there. And to that tune, and with that note, on that note, the beast is actually. He's actually the problem. Yep. Yeah. Actually, I think that the delay, the sort of mercy messages came so late that I was already rolling, and Ender Hunter 15 got steamrolled, but I'll send some gems, and I will try to estimate it a little bit better. Joe Shuwell, Jaws. I'm not sure how what's your name is like, but anyway, glad that you enjoy the game. And Ender Hunter got the gems. We're gonna go to Yanis MC MS or Janice MS. Up. No, Janice MS is going to be up against our mind control. Will he join the Under the Sea? Will he come live under the sea? All right, but for the next time, I will run into onto 9, I will remove the beast. I think that the beast could have almost soloed that. Or maybe I remove all the spider. Actually, I'll remove the spider nests and then just see if the beast could alone tank. Um, so that was gems for Yanis. There we go. And MV Assassin. And that's another level 9. Okay, so Shark Solo. No, no, no. Actually, no, 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 no. We haven't done the spiderling rush. Okay. 4 spiders. Mass of spiders trying to creep up on MV Assassin. MV Assassin is defending and trying to stay alive under the dome. Frantically, the crystal spire burns those pesky beasts as the human defenders are struggling to stay alive. Will they manage? The spider nests are dropping, but the last ones are still remaining. We're getting closer and closer to the sudden death mode where the crystal the crystal still survives iron under the iron dome, and MV Assassin manages to shoot all of the spiders. You're right, Greenfoot 5. Greenfoot, yeah, absolutely. The beast. I mean, I really like the untamed beast. I want to kind of use them, but yeah, they especially with them chomping on the units. It's too brutal. uh in well, I think in couple of games, I think in D&D and I think in Warhammer they have like these uh, sort of casters that create breathable air, sort of. I mean, like sort of swimmable air density. The density of the air becomes so thick, the humidity becomes so thick that the sharks can swim and breathe. Don't know, man. It's a reverse Aquaman, a shark with legs running around. But some gems for Assassin MV. That was a valiant defense of the tower. What would you guys think? There is some gems to get Assassin on the way, and Sneda is next. Sneda. And I think that I haven't done this one for a while, so let's see. Sneda with another grindy build, and I'm very happy to see some new new sort of units coming out, and new strategies being used. And this sort of like I was talking last fight night about how we would like to have several different powerful strategies. I do know from the previous streams that a lot of you guys have played Magic the Gathering or other competitive games and there's a sort of I like to think of decks and setups in sort of like sort of 3 categories: the rush, the sort of grindy mid game, and then the control. And I really hope that we would have viable strategies in all sorts of in all 3 sort of avenues of building your game or building your strategy. So like, do you want to win fast? Do you want to out grind, or do you want to uh, make sure control completely and just make sure that you don't almost get hit at all? It's very very important to know and to have in the game. And for the next match, Viedra. Oh no, I didn't check Viedras. We need to redo Viedras. We need to redo Viedras. He was way too low level. I'm gonna give him. Viedras is ranked 9, and I think that the test of spiders. Yep, we did have corners, squads, and squad. Yep, and I do hope that the corners would come back to some degree. But I mean, so that it's like it's not the strategy, but it's sort of like paper, rock, scissors. So you need to have all three in a way. So if you get my meaning. But now actually I can use a really cool feature and fight against Viedris again and give him a chance. Uh, a chance at this. Right. So do I have Viedris on top? Yes, I do have Viedris on top of the list. And we're going to do the test of spiders. The first rank 9 managed to survive the test of spiders will be addressed. Viedrus rushes in, meets all of the. Actually, I think that this is going to work out for him. I mean, he does have 2 crystal spires, but yeah. Uh, Almost. Maybe they were a bit too close. It would have been perhaps better if you would have had them situated a little bit further away. But anyway, very nice try, V address. Oh, wrong stuff. There we go. Will there be a new skin for piling coming soon? Um, that is a good question. I mean, the pylon has gone through some changes. I'm not sure if it's going to get to have more changes. I do think that it's in a better spot right now where it is not like the thing that kills stuff. But it is still usable and it still does a lot of damage. I'm sure that it will get a skin. I mean, like something like demon head shooting flaming skulls would be pretty awesome, I think. This is from us Traplight once again, and Ajikuko, our good friend Ajikuko, is up next. And Ajikuko will be up against the MC Hammered. Uh, no, the mind control. Oh, a couple of bombs went off, and now we are seeing. Well, I mean, this is not going to get to go well for me. I'm going to just get burned out and rolled over. All right, Ajikuko gems. Before I queue up another game. Yeah. I think Greenfoot, like, I think that he if the placement of the units was more towards the back, he would have had more time to kill stuff. He just got overwhelmed by having the spires too close. Uh, oh, Sir Lancepote, and Sir Lancepote has is rank 8. So um, rank 8. Um, hmm. If I take these out, I think that rank 8 should still be able to handle without prolonged lifespan. Love to have you along, David Anims, and welcome to the stream. Over here we're mostly bashing bashing heads with the older players, but the newer players are more than welcome to sign up. Then I do try to modify the army and try to make it more fair, so that it's still a fun fight and everybody gets gems, win or lose. If you win, you get 300 gems. If you lose, you get 50 gems. So uh, maybe I should even change that. Maybe I should do something a bit different. But uh, Sir Lancepote. Oh, I don't think that this is going to end up too well for Sir Lancepote, as his units rush forward and he only has one crystal and it's so close. Yes, that was actually, I think that I'll like that was such a beating that I think that I'll just go with 2 and try to. I do know that I haven't ever done this, but now that I have the tools that allow me to sort of fix it on the fly, I kind of would like to give especially new players a bit more of a chance and not smash immediately with the biggest hammer. Let's see. Right. I can't reduce Ron Drake. I can't reduce anything. That's my one of really big issues that is currently with admin panel. You can't remove units. You can't remove the resources. I mean, of course, it's possible. It is possible, but I can't do it right now in this very moment. I'm just going to send some gems to Mr. Sir Lancepote. It was quite obvious that even 2 was too much, but well, I will try to think of how to make it more fair. Trust me, guys, I am trying. Uh, Mugdag, hello there. And what's next? What's next? What's next? And next we have Apocalypse. Apocalypse will need to. Ernst, you can fight me by uh, Actually, I can link it into directly into the chat. I don't think that this time I will have. There's so many people signing up right now. I'm pretty sure that I won't be able to go through all of the people and fight everybody. I'll try, but you can sign up and I will fight everybody. Now I have the technology and the tools. I definitely will. Um, do that on off stream, but most likely you then won't see that that fight because I'm not going to record those. Let's roll, and Apocalypse up next, and we're trying to electrify him, but his assassins make short work of my things, and actually both of my builds are quite vulnerable to assassins, which is not very nice. Actually should do some changes midstream in a sense. Some evil like that. And there we go. Some gems sent to Mr. Apocalypse and QOO. Mr. Funnyface. I think that QOO has been in every fight night. There are a few people that I think have been in every single fight night. I think that I will one day I will I mean not I think but I will go through and I will link all the data and I will see who has the highest fight night participation. But holy cow, that is a lot. That is a lot. Um, QO is fighting the Merfolk setup. Yeah, I mean, of course it would be nice, but the thing is that, of course, like this kind of things we do want to, in general, automate and put into a different format. So, for example, when we have a proper PvP system, I would just use that. And creating tools or sort of duct tape tools. I have a few duct tape tools that were made for me, and we are very hesitant of adding more stuff because our full release date is right around the corner, and we need all of our coders working hard to polish the bugs, make sure that you can log in, make sure that you get the stuff that you're supposed to get the stuff out of the wagons, that the game doesn't freeze. That takes a lot of precedent or over the other things like fun things. Like we are working on new game modes and they are coming, but making sure that that even the product right now doesn't have bugs and polish before we open, let's say, all of the countries on iOS and are fully global. We are now on Android, and to sort of have fully accepted sort of by the app stores date or release time or sort of like fully official global launch, we still need to do a little bit of work. That's why I am doing a lot of this stuff, and it is all manual. I mean, I am copy pasting and I am writing the numbers and I'm clicking and all of this is a lot of this is manual copy paste stuff, guys. Um, but let's see. Next we have Commandox, and let's see, Commandox is level 9. So it's the Trial of Spiders. I think that it's settled that rank 9 Trial of Spiders. Rank 8 is too small for that, but rank 9 was Trial of Spiders. Yes. Rank 9 was Trial of Spiders. Oh, this is quite interesting. This is not even that this is actually going to be very tight. The spiderlings are running out. Almost managed to. Oh wow! There was the spiders. The spider nests were almost dead. Uh, Absolutely awesome attempt. I will even add a little bonus from myself. That was fun. Sam Lies, nice update. The game is getting better. Glad to hear, Samuel. We are trying. And again, I know that a lot of you guys have been asking for changes, asking for balance. We're working on that. Trust me. Tillops. Oh, we have rank 6. So, rank 6 is actually quite small and quite a beginning player. So, hmm, I think that could go like this, and with the nautical team, this is the deep dive squad, and they have, of course, the they the divers. I mean, like the dive crew. I mean, that's the dive. Oh no, not that. That's not. That's a bit too hard of a dive boss. So you can put a couple of those, and okay. I think this could be something. Ooh. Wow, I just ran into that one. That was 2 minutes of me creating and building that stuff and just running into straight into a straight counter. That was beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what could be a good solution to have several of the armies sort of pre-made for different ranks, but still be able to interchange between them fast, because it's the stream. The awesome part is that stream is becoming more and more diverse, and there are players of various level of experience, various ranks. I don't want to have a one steamrolling army, but absolutely would like to uh, have good fun fights. Maybe actually you guys can help me and have like some sort of suggestion armies for different ranks. Davos is next, and Davos is going to be going up against the Burfolk conglomerate. Ooh, this is I just love like a big nice lines clashing together. If any of you played Total War and seen those massive uh, masses of units colliding and trying to overwhelm the opponent's line, that's really awesome. I'm getting some messages from our company chat. Oh, our lead designer has been visiting, and he enjoyed listening to you guys and watching. And and I do have Dimund trying to provide me the information on the maximum amount of gold that you get per day, that you can grind per day. And actually, I don't remember that either. But it depends on the level. So actually, it's more of a a breakdown of per rank. Uh, Davos with the win and gems. There we go. Gems going to Davos. And next we have Exitus. Exitus at rank 12. So he's going to be staring down the friendly. Oh, that's a lot of righteous defenders. And why did that? Why did his blessed boom bot die so fast? It just exploded on his own side of the field. Specific lower rank armies. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, Eshkop, like I'm trying to think of like what would be a good way of switching between the accounts, and also because I have now all of uh, all of my armies. I mean all of the matches queued up against this account. So I mean if I would be hopping between various accounts, it would be also quite hard. How did you get all that gold, and how did you get your units maxed out? This is admin account. I just press the button and everything, or I have all the resources. Don't look at this example. Exitus, some gems for Exitus, and Jespor is up next. And we have some crabs for Jespor, and he has the starfish for me, for my crabs. Yes, I have dev hacks. Dev hacks are the most powerful hacks. I have a whole page of nothing but dev hacks. Oh, looks. I've managed to actually mind control everything, but actually getting onto the other side of the field might be very challenging. I actually like Jesper's setup a lot. It looked like that I won, but now he's just going to snipe. Oh wait, no, this is going to be a draw. This is going to be a draw because he's out of range to get my guy, and this is one of the, I think this is the second or third time somebody gets a 200 gems for the draw in this. Yeah, that would be actually pretty damn nice to have like actually it would be great if the account just had like more army slots. I don't know if they can hack it just for me. Draw. This is one of the very few draws that have ever happened. Jasper, congratulations. And some gems. There we go. And Yugon. And Yugon is next. There we go. Open up Yugon. I respect all devs. I tried coding for a few weeks, but I quit. Definitely very, very hard, but very rewarding in the end. For me, it took, I was at one university first, and then I went to another one. And I've managed to pass my programming only in the second university. So definitely a very very difficult subject, and also was at the time in both of the schools that I went to. That was one of the hardest things to study and highest fail rate. And I'm pretty sure that any who has studied programming or uh, needed to study that, can attest to that, that a lot of fail rates and pretty much everywhere. You gone with another win, and very nice one at that, and some gems, courtesy of Traplight. We have Vindaria up next, and we can go to Crabs. MC Crabs. Please rush sub. That would be actually. Can you? I don't think that you can do that in the like. Or would it even work? Like can you? Is there some like is Google Translate that that good that it can pick up? I haven't actually checked that. Would would be amazing though. Vindaria uh, with win and gems. There we go. Sir Larry. I wonder if Larry. Is that also reference to well, I mean, I just keep talking about retro games over here while playing our game. Sir Larry, and Sir Larry is rank 12. Yes, he is rank 12, so he is a big boy, Sir Larry, and he is going to see my. Oh, Sir Larry is with a very strong rush army. Position 49. Master Conqueror. Makes very short work of the Cogtown Defense Force. And then we have Gustav. And Gustav is rank 8. So once again we've got to fix it. Well, actually, maybe I could just add something. Is this too big? Yeah. Can I get some nice? Yeah. We have a boat. Let's try this kind of silliness against rank 8. Ooh. Will it no? All right. Don't place wagons in middle for the earlier battles. Too easy. True. Yeah. I Well, hey, Greenfoot, if you want to throw me a nice low level suggestion, you do have my Discord. I can take a look because it's also very hard to like try to answer and then try to come up like in a second something decent. I just like drag something to switch it up. We have Lucario up next and at rank 12. Oh yeah, true. I'll move them. I'll move them to the sides. Actually, they can then perhaps even protect these guys. So that's going to be the low level setup, and but we have we have Lucario, who is level rank 12 player. So, oh, another Righteous Defender, Mind Corruptor setup, and I think that I managed to snipe. Oh, I managed to. He died way too early. The blessed bot, but the Righteous Defenders are still going crazy and chopping and slicing everything in sight. There we go. Lucario with some gems. And then we go to Shade Fallstar and Crabs for Shade. Shade versus Crabs. Ooh, that's Death Knight. That's Death Knight. Can we? Yes, yes, I managed to man control the Death Knight. That's fine. That's fine. When you get the Death Knight, that strategy becomes countered. Some gems there. And we have Tuhoja, who is a Finnish player, absolutely, and that means that he is a destroyer. Let's see if Mr. Tuhoja, who has been a participant of Fight Nights quite a few times, is going to destroy our cogwheel defense force. There's a mixed match of all sorts of Denzis, mostly undead. We have the archers, we have the Death Knight, we have the assassins running around. Hello, Rallin, how are you doing? Also, nice win and nice video. That has been your video about the Righteous Defenders has been quite popular on our company Slack. Actually, people have been commenting about that quite a lot. Like quite a few of other videos, but this is just very recent that it has been shared twice. I mean, we had it on one channel and then it was shared on the second as well. So, thing that came to mind immediately when you joined the chat. And then could send some gems to Tuhoja. There we go. And then we have Simranjit L. Simranjit L. Oops, I just clicked something. Oh, no. Yep, there we go. Simranjit L. Yes, and it's the Sea Folk. And now we are... Oh, there is the Soul Cannon. Simranjit is with the Soul Cannon, and it's... And actually now, I think that now it even works better when it's slow. I mean, the issue, and I was really happy last stream I was talking about how I was happy that it was targeting, the targeting would be fixed so that it targets, it doesn't target the same units. Now that it's slow and it does a lot of damage, it makes sense. And those projectiles, they reach the target, they kill, but you can't really rely that it's going to just wipe out the opposing force in a second. So I really like it. It's good. And Simranjit, congratulations. Gems for you, my friend. I like that you know the percentages of wins you have with the units you currently have. I think I should just experiment and start creating new units. After all, the game gives us 3 slots. But it would be nice to know some tips and strategies. Discord hasn't been much help. Um, I think that actually could be sort of it would be actually. Um, I will think. Night owl. I promise you this thing that I will think of a way or a new sort of event or maybe a regular thing on stream. Maybe even in cooperation with some of people from Discord, from the community, so that maybe we could have like sort of setup clinic kind of thing where you could send in your stuff and we could go over that. But definitely tactics on Discord, on the official Discord, is a great place. Maybe you won't get the answer immediately, uh, but definitely there are people who will help you. And also the other thing, of course, is once you when you join the Discord, what is the great thing about being on Discord? As you get to talk and meet and joining into the in conversations, and maybe even from this stream and this chat, that you can find some people to play with. So join the clan and uh, exchange fragments, help each other out, and then also ask I'm having troubles with Stormcaller. What can I do? There's plenty of strategies to counter, especially things like Stormcaller. They were super good units, which eventually got countered, got enough counters, and now they are making resurgence with new units, new strategies, new tomes coming out. Like for example, the idea again with this with my cogwheel army, with these guys, for example, right now it is using the execute power. So that maybe this is not the best way of using, for example, the execute that what because it's not well. I do think that it's one of the best ways because it kind of touches and hits everybody, but maybe actually the like I don't know the catapult with execute would be great. I don't know. Uh, but hopefully you will find help on Discord or uh, something that we have talked about or I talked about today would be helpful. Sakurai Kazuki is next, and it's a level 9. Uh, I think that this is still doable for level 9. I think I'll just go with this. I think that I should have, well, to be honest, I should have went for the Trial of Spiders, but I didn't. I was lazy, and then because I was thinking that again, like I would run into a lot of 4 or 5, but there was actually like a couple of level 8 units in there. Uh, all right, there we go. In my streams, I occasionally went through someone's builds. I've got a few technical issues to fix before I can stream again, though. Fair enough. Greenfoot, and also the other thing would be also nice. You guys can also come to this stream. We could talk this um, before the stream and set it up, and then maybe have like apart from a discussion or maybe like some sort of like a clinic or something cool like that. I mean, I would like to bring you guys onto the stream and also uh, promote your streams and your channels better. I've been really busy with the new stuff coming out and coming in, but definitely want to start working on creating that influencer program now that we have the people and we are getting close to launch and we have the new content coming out that is fun to create videos and streams about. I've sent some potential. Thank you, Greenfoot. I will. I will use it for the next. I will just move it to a different side so I can see it a little bit better. Yep. All right. Um, yeah, I've sent Sakurai Kazuki his gems, and Pigeon is next. Pigeon is level rank 12. I always want to call people level, not rank, but they are ranks. Rank 12 up against the crab army. Crab people, they did not live in the sewers, they were living on the sea bed all along. South Park was wrong. And as we're trying to push into the Pigeon's defense formation, high level 6 who wins in 2 seconds. Hi Tilops, I managed to counter myself mega fast. That was beautiful. You had a perfect setup for what I was cooking. And let's give Pigeon some gems. Yep, there we go. And vows. House. It's going to get zapped. By the way, you can read my name as Joshua. Alright, Joshua. I will do that. Rastaman has put a message with a lot of profanities, saying that all the units are over, that our solutions, that he loves the game where the units are overpowered, and we only and you only can only win with pay to win, which I think that pay to win definitely helps in our game. It cuts down the time you grind for sure. But to be honest, uh, the amount I lose with pay to win armies and with quite strong stuff that all of my units are jacked up with. It's more about, well, you can also calculate that if you win somebody who has spent a lot of money, then your skill is worth that much money. And of course, on the other hand, I've spent money in the games as well before I joined this company. That's why I work here. It's sometimes you just don't have the time, and I think that finding the right balance where you are able to progress and have fun, and but then again you are able to catch up, because also if it's only the only measurement is how long you play the game, it also is quite difficult. Also, we need to make money. um, I registered my account, but how can Ivo, you can fight with me when I basically I will match against you at some point. Most likely it won't happen on stream anymore, but I will fight against you, and then I will send the gems, and I will also try to send at least the list of people who won, who lost. I'll try to do that. I won't be able to. I'm not going to make videos. I can't promise that because that's going to take way too much time. And we have Remed up next, and he's going for a hard rush. link proves it's not pay to win. Dirkthonian won here. Dirkthonian, actually, Greenfoot, he's a very old player. He's a very experienced player, so definitely has a lot to teach to all the new and starting out players. But I do remember because I didn't know that it was actually Greenfoot's account. I do know Greenfoot, and I've been talking to him pretty much since the day I started working because he's been playing the game before I started working for this company. But he made a really awesome build. It was for one of the earlier fight nights, and I pulled no punches back then. I had one build, and I was trying to make sure I would play on the top levels to make sure that I have about 50% win chance, and then I would just brutally play against everybody with that build. And he had very low level account, but he thought about where to place, how to counter, and he won. So it's does money help? Of course it helps. It helps everywhere, and in here and in real life. But the brains, they also help. They absolutely do help. And now I need to send some gems to Remed. And and Tilops, thank you very much. I very happy to hear that you like the game and absolutely will pass your comments along. And I mean, I do pass all the negative comments along as well, positive and negative, and even the ones which are hidden or the YouTube does hide them. I do try to read them, but I'm not going to read the profanity for obvious reasons. Scene Bean is next. Scene Bean actually managed to sign up twice because I think that he signed up with and without I do prefer when you guys sign up with because a lot of people make mistakes and sign up instead with their account name, and then I delete those. And I might delete your tag by accident if I think that it's an account name, because I go through that very fast and sometimes I screw up. The brain the Helter 2020. Yes. But yes, Scene Bean. Wait, I need to check. Was Scene Bean? Scene Bean was 12. Yes, Scene Bean. Trying to read too much stuff at the same time is quite difficult. But yes, Scene Bean has two. Managed to get his account twice in there, but I'm going to skip the other fight against him. How about having a timer on screen so that the faster the player wins against you, the more gems they win for fight night? I don't think that that's a good idea. I don't think that it should be about speed because not all it would favor rush strategies. I don't want to favor any particular strategies. I would just want good strategies. So if you have corner build or if you have more of a squad in the sort of like this squad or this grindy kind of build. So I don't want to force anybody to play any style. I would rather that any style is okay as long as you have some style. Um, Scene Bean, some gems. But maybe there could be some voting system that maybe you guys could nominate some wins, like um, some wins to receive extra reward, because I mean I don't even want to be the one that decides on who gets everything. Anyway, I would like the more you guys can decide, the better it would be anyway. So Scene Bean and we're going to go actually with the, so it's going to be Scene Bean. I'm going to give up immediately. So here's three victory points for Scene Bean, and we have Gimlenes next. Gimlenes, and oh, the assassins. Yeah, I should have just moved that one of those guys behind. The shroom thing was really useful, to be honest, when I've won without it. Yep. It's good to give credit. Absolutely. What rank is German Blackwings? Not getting what you TT best clan, absolutely. Gimlenes won. Uh, There's some gems, and we got Dutch Dawn. Dutch Dawn is Gimlenes 2 in a sense. It's his alpha count. I'll play that as well. I mean, I will play immediately because so that I don't forget, because I have the list, and then I will just mark down from where I stopped playing, because I will play against everybody now, and I will send the gems to everybody. So it's just that not going to happen on the stream, unfortunately for everybody. A volume mixer for SFX and music would be nice. Yep. True, true. Very true. Actually, I'll just copy that. There we go. Dutch Dawn. There we go. Hyppis. I thought that this is going to be a Finnish player, but no, US. All right, and it's rank 9. I will just go fast with them. I'm not going to pick your army and start messing around with that, because we only have 20 more minutes. I'll just go with this and see if this. Actually, this might be. Oof. Yeah. That was a pretty easy win once that bomb took out the poor brute that was tanking the assassins. And we have Rallen. Rallen is next, and for Rallen, oh yes, just close some windows. I've been opening around close to 60 by now. Or was it 50 something? So now we have Rallen, and Rallen is up against the Sea Folk or Merfolk. There we go, the #1 winning army. There we go. Here's some gems, buddy. And Constant is next, yes. Mm, let's go to the cogwheel. Cogtown. Trying to push into the constant defenses. His Earth Elemental withstanding the onslaught from mine. And actually, I've already managed to... Oh, he almost managed to grind me down. Oh, but he was level 10. He was level 10. Rank 10, I mean. Well, it's... I did not catch that, but I'm not going to stop anymore. Eskil next. Eskil and Merfolk. Who am that is not a very smart thing. Just in case there is a person that tried to send really. Yeah, I gave you moderator rights, Green. There is some people are people on the internet, and they will eventually post silly things, and those silly things need to go. And I definitely have absolute trust in you, so uh, there we go. And yeah. What's the next? When I was giving gems to Eskil, I actually changed his name to nothing. And clicked the button, and then it was just an empty string. I put it back. I put it back. The on the admin panel, there is actually like the buttons to force match against somebody. So I mean, and the button to ban are actually quite close. So I almost banned myself a few times. I can't ban any of you guys, like by accident, because that's not like it's not anywhere close, but it's close to where the force match is. So managed to ban my skull account almost several times. Sort of fun facts from the yeah. Oh no, I think that I've sent a bit too much to Eskil, but it's okay. And we have Robot next. Simranjit, have you restarted your game? I sent the gems immediately. They should be there right away. What? No, no, I'm not deliberately ignoring FTS. Can you ask the question again? I've missed it. I've missed it. I'm sorry. So yeah, the first time, but yes, first time spinners. Basically, I will reiterate. I want to still check a few things with the admin tool so that it is complete. I'm completely sure that because there were all these conditions that people needed to be either on certain rank or on the certain date. I can definitely check when people are doing it on the certain date. But about the ranks, I do want to check just to make sure that it's 100% fair. The gems are coming and all the names who won what are coming, but it's just been quite a lot of work and yeah, it's yeah, and the guide winners. So basically, with the guides, I just want to start also promoting them and maybe have another cool event with the Discord and the guide videos. Sort of not the Discord, but like put them on also our social media and promote them harder and maybe put them into the game. So I haven't like even sort of thought of full price package for those videos. It's quite a quite a range of things that needs to be done at the same time. Uh, Ravat, and then we have Ravats. First he started it right after, so as far as I know, he said. After I copied and changed it to my Yeah, oh yeah, the I will check that Simranjit. I'll note your name and I'll check what happened. Where's my notepad? There. Yeah. And gems, and we have Timon, as he says that he has the highest rating because he has the most accounts. So when you put them all together, I guess it is his rating is over 9,000. Is it over? Timon, have you counted? When you put all of your accounts together, is your rating over 9,000? That is a question. Please find out by if you don't know. And yeah, we get to see him fight the crabs. Oh, I see what's going on there. It's just turning my own crabs against me. Great. But actually, I did enjoy even though I didn't get very far. I had to stop, and then I the weekend was way too booked. But actually playing the Early levels was quite fun, and would I will do something new with maybe first time spinners too, with some twist to it. Wow, there's some very advanced, not just main account people, but also they have pretty powerful alt accounts. Considering that most of the accounts are within the 2.5K, so that's a lot of rating to go around of the several of the accounts. So actually, it's looking like I would need to add more names to the list. I would need to add more names to the list to have the fight night. But I think that I would just go through a little bit of the questions from the Ask Traplight and end the stream on that. So we need a PvE mode. Any plans for that? So absolutely, and actually we have a PvE mode in internal testing. So we are messing around with it internally, tweaking it and getting it ready to be shipped to you guys. We still don't have the public testing for that. I can't say if we are going to, because again, there's quite a lot of things that need to be done before the global launch date. Um, what other game modes are being taken into consideration? Well, for example, what we're doing right now. I mean, we do this sort of challenge mode. So I mean, you could quite easily imagine that this could be actually a weekly thing with challenge armies and maybe several of them, and maybe you could first get like a couple of easy ones, and then you get into harder ones. Again, like this, or I was talking about that once I have the ability to easily copy another army. I could do even maybe some King of the Hill that I play against one person and then I take his army and then I play against another person and I always use the winner's army. I want to do that. So these are kind of like surrogate ideas of game modes even that we are well, we're not testing them internally, but we are looking, and on the drawing board we have a bunch. Now we're working on a PvE, we're working on PvP, and we're testing various modes. But again, don't take nothing from the fight night as something that is anywhere close to be in the game in any shape or form, because this is again ideas. They would be changed, reshaped, and made sure that it actually is playable on many accounts of various levels, and it's yeah. So I don't have any specifics on what game modes, but sort of ideas. Well, PvP. If you have some game modes that you played in different games, let us know. When we will see more demonic skins and when are events coming out? I'm not sure what events are you talking about, but demonic skins, I want them as well. I mean, I actually now that somebody was asking about the pylon, I really would like to have a demonic pylon that shoots flaming skulls out of his mouth. I'm going to be pushing for that. If you have a cool idea for a skin that you would like to see, you can also send it to us. And if it's crazy and cool and something in between or beautiful, uh, we might put it. Actually, there was somebody that was talking about eating like a unit that would eat other units. And that was something mentioned by our fans, and we might be looking into creating a unit like that. This is just a rumor, but this is a rumor from the inside. Um, so we still have a few minutes. Thank you very much for the great game. It's the best strategy game which I've ever played in years. Do you plan to release the game for PC, for example, for Steam platform? I do know that actually a lot of mobile games do make games for Steam or release the games on Steam. We haven't really looked into that or considered that, even though personally I've played uh, a lot of if you guys know Clicker games, I've had Clicker Heroes for years on my Steam. So it's kind of the same, and actually Clicker Hero then later on came to mobile, and I think they've been quite successful. But we don't have any current plans on PC, but we are not yeah, but we're not opposed to the idea. Yep, Green. Yeah, you're correct. Same rules. Question: will there come events like Clan Wars? Maybe an idea to make a spot on the middle where we can join in. And will there come hero characters where we have control on him and help our army to win? No, we don't have plans for controllable characters by yourself. But yeah, what maybe in the future, but at the moment, no. What comes to Clan Wars, that is something that we've been talking and talking a lot inside the company, and we would like to have both PvP and PvE. And Clan Wars is definitely something that we've talked and we've promised to the community as well. And uh, not sure when and how it will come out, because obviously clans are a huge part of our game and we want them to be a big part of our game. We want you guys to be playing with friends, sharing, and also that means we want you guys to be facing challenges together. So definitely stuff is coming for clans. I'm curious if future tech units might make an appearance. We haven't um, sort of 100% defined that. We do have sort of mishmash of units. There are tech units which like the ship that drives on water, or let's see, what do we have here, like more tech, like sort of technologically advanced, as to say, uh, like Boombot, which is like, well, it's magical. You could say that it works with magic. So maybe more steampunkish. I mean, we do now have the whole mech theme uh, from the. I always go to the wrong place. Like all of this mech stuff, they from the Earth Elementals, which are not anymore Earth Elementals. They are machines, and they just, I don't know, nanobot generate smaller versions of themselves, rebuild like Transformers or something. So in a way, I guess maybe I would say maybe. If we don't have controllable counters, maybe an idea that gives skills which say something on what the army can focus on during the battle. Yeah, that has been discussed actually, Neil. Something that might change the behavior or change the targeting priority or something like that. We do have, for example, things that make your character move faster. So you can already create some sort of combo where one unit gets into the fight earlier and something happens. But thank you very much for your questions and participation. Hopefully you had good time on the stream. I loved being and spending the 2 hours with you guys. Save the questions for the next stream. I will put the question of the week uh, tomorrow, and there will be a question for you guys to answer, and also a special place where you can add your questions that I will be going over on stream. Of course, always the priority would be to the questions which are asked directly live on stream. I try to do that with the tags, but actually in the end, it's more of a content. We all love to see our friends getting victories and defeats together. So I think that I'll be just playing all of the matches, but I show what I am able to show. And of course, if you pre-register early, you just make sure that you're more likely to have your match played live. But on this note, thank you very much, and